Oh, fuck. I fucked that up. G'day, guys. Welcome back to On the Piss with Klutz and Das. And we got special guests, Tom and Eddie from Hello Sport. Boys, how are we?
We're doing fantastically well. Thank you, fellas.
Yeah, I'm fucking tip-top. I've never been better.
Honoured to be here. We made sure that we were nice and rested for the occasion.
That's right.
Yeah.
I went to bed early, man. I got my fucking Z's.
Yeah, you did.
I woke up fresh. I went for a run.
Yeah. Juice, fresh and squeezed.
Had a juice. Yep. Yeah, did a bit of stretching.
Pulp in is the only way to do it.
Well, mate, I don't drink it if it's no pulp in it. You know
Send
that.
it back.
Exactly.
Send it back.
No pulp juice.
I had an acai bowl, and here I am.
I tell you what, preparation is key, and I've been prepping all week for this. But there was one spanner that got thrown into the works at about 2 o'clock at Hotel Caxton, and that was Tom buying margs.
Fucking oath, dude.
Yeah.
You are absolutely
I'm no
ratchet.
good.
Dude, the 2 a.m. margarita at the Cannington or Carrington Hotel while you bet on English dishes is the only margarita to have, I feel.
Yeah. It's,
They're undefeated.
Yeah.
The 2 a.m. margarita, I've always said
The 20-minute preparation time was maybe worth it.
Yeah. Full respect to the establishment, but they took...
That's when you know they'll be good.
Yeah.
When they take 20 minutes.
They're not pre-mixed.
Because it implies that this person who's never made a margarita in her life is like watching a
He's out
YouTube
the back,
tutorial
yeah.
and squeezing fucking lime after lime. She would have got through
where's the
a
limes?
15th lime and gone, are you taking
Dude,
the
she
fucking
did, but
piss?
she came out and like her excuse was like, I had to squeeze all the limes, and I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, you're like making the
Yeah.
fucking
Yes.
drink, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're a bartender.
That's like step 2.
Yes, that's what you do though. That's the name of the game.
Yeah,
and
but
I
they have that
respect
shit. They
you.
have that shit pre-squeeze. If you're doing the job properly,
Eddie, I have spent a lot. I spent a large portion of my life behind the bar.
and you squeezed,
I squeezed.
did ya?
You pre,
I bet you were
pre-slice them, dude.
Yeah, you pre-slice.
You pre-slice and then you
Squeezing's
You
a
get
whole
like a
other
mil
beast.
per lime though.
Nah, but if you're fucking quick, mate. And listen,
I bet you weren't quick. You would have been pathetic.
no, dude, I was the cocktail guy.
I know, and I refuse to believe you'd be any good.
Well, you know what? We'll get my 4 employees on the phone and we'll see what they say.
I'm sure you would have
Anyway,
made a
sorry,
mad
gentlemen.
mug. No, that's all good.
We have speaking of preparation, we've prepared not at all for this and have no
but
notes, so
that's
feel
pretty
free to just
standard.
There's no fucking. I mean, what notes are you gonna have on us?
Yeah.
To fucking talk shit all the
Four
time.
people that just talk out of their ass.
talking to the YKTR boys.
Your pale, the paleness of your skin pre this show, like it's the colour's come back a little bit, but it's also left your face again. I feel like you've got.
Have you regressed?
It's actually probably a nice segue into Manly's performance last night, but I'm going through peaks and troughs at the moment. Yeah.
Call you Dean Lewis. You're just coming through in waves at the moment. Bro. It's fucked, man. So
How was the Suncorp experience last night, Tom?
Dude, firstly, the Caxton is a fucking hectic pub. I'd never been here before.
Yeah, okay.
I'd seen it and like I'd gone past it. It is so fucking cool, and it's so sick how close it is to Suncorp. Suncorp's not bad as well.
Yeah.
I knew licks were coming last night. Like I was preparing for it. Man,
Friday the 13th.
38-0. Well, yeah, we'll get to that. But the licks that I took last night, like I think that they'll tell tales of the licks I received last night. Like they'll write about it.
Any physical licks?
I drew some kind. There were many. Who were going like, "Can I lick you?" And I'm going, "Do not fucking like." I'll cop them. I'll cop the verbal abuse. You got to in this game, but do not lick my face, please.
So, yeah, I checked my phone like halfway through the wedding I was at last night, saw we got beaten 38-0. For a brief moment, I thought of my old mate Tommy Burns getting pounded into the fucking
you were
earth.
fucking.
And then I moved on with my life.
Quickly forgot. It was fun, but there was a period there like on Caxton Street where it was like I felt like I was getting attacked.
Bro, people on Caxton Street are a different breed.
Yeah.
There's something
What
in the
sort
water on
of-
Caxton Street.
What was the fucking flavour
Just
of the lick?
it was just fuck you, Manly. Bronco 13 plus, fuck you, fuck Manly, fuck you. Who was that kid? Did you guys know that kid who was like, who just seemed that he had like nominated himself as like our personal security for the night, and he just kept following us around everywhere. And like,
What was
would
like-
come up, and he'd be like, "Oh, no, that's enough, bro." And I'm like, "Oh no, it's all good, dude." Like, fucking serious.
Was that here?
I don't know who that kid was. It was Joe.
Was
And
he
then-
big? Like,
no,
did
he
have,
was tiny.
did he have a security guard to get
He
about it?
was
No.
tiny.
It's not
And then
talent.
We need him back today.
And then at one point, he fucking, when we were coming from the ground back into the Caxton, And there was like just some point where Dribbles were all getting around us, and again it was fun as fuck. He grabs me, like puts his hand on me, and he's like, "Oh yeah, let him through."
Oh my
He's like, "I'll get you into the Caxton." I'm like, "All right, okay."
I wonder if Dribblers thought, has this guy
got himself a tiny security guard. And we get up there, and he can get us in because the line was fucking huge. And he gets up to the front, and the bouncer just goes, "Oi, this guy's hello sport." And the bouncer goes, "I don't know what the fuck that is." I'm like, well, this didn't fucking work, mate.
Did you have to line up?
No, the boys got us in.
That would have been hilarious. You went back to
It's like a scene out of The Bodyguard, bro.
Dude, I would have been
fucking
killed out there.
I kind of felt bad because Kempy was supposed to jump on our pod at 5 o'clock yesterday and had a few issues with his flight and ended up getting here at 6:30 and it was so busy.
So
and I was like, my main concern was getting him in because literally 10 minutes ago when I walked in, some guy's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Just going upstairs." Like, "Oh, it's closed." I was like, "Oh, I'm doing a podcast." And he's like, "What are you talking about?" Like, we've been coming here every week for what, 2 years?
Been over 2 years.
Yeah, and like can't even get myself
So
in.
having to
so-
change security company.
It's
It's fucked, man.
Oh, Jesus.
You make like really strong relationships, and then I don't know. The Caco goes, "Fuck ya."
Yeah,
We've
sorry,
got a new
mate.
security company in. And
Did Denner wear that ghillie suit to the game?
Yes,
He
bro.
was wearing it in here. He wore it
Yeah.
on the potty with the boys. Then he walked down into the back in the ghillie suit and then sat and like walked
That's
through the whole stage.
His suitcase is
In
right
the
there.
ghillie suit.
yeah,
All
bro.
he brought up was the suitcase with a ghillie suit and a t-shirt.
his suitcase had one shirt. He's like, "Can I leave my
What
suitcase
the
here? It won't get
fuck?
stolen." I was like, "Dude, there's one t-shirt in there. Like, relax."
One
What
shirt,
is
pair of
that?
pants, and a ghillie suit.
Yeah,
It's a man
it was
prepared
fucking.
for a big
It was
weekend.
hilarious. And when we got into the ground, like some chick was like, "Beep beep, come here, sir." No, and Dan's standing there in a ghillie suit, having to take his hand. He's like, "There's a guy in an army suit here. There's a guy in an army fatigues here." And we were like, "Oh, it's like Magic Round. He's dressing up. It's all good." It's like, I got to check. We got a guy in an army suit here.
Oh my god!
It's like, "Yeah, it's all good." It's like, "Listen, they're going to be watching you. You're in an army suit. You'll be getting on camera. Any misbehave and you're out." And he's like, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
And then like these Dribbles just like, "Oi, can we get a photo with him?" It's like, "It's all right. He's not here to fucking shoot the joint up."
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Thankfully.
But no, look, scenes down here were fucking awesome last night.
Yeah,
It
it was-
was Caxton was absolutely pumping.
Caxton was at
despite
its
the
best
rain.
last night. It's good that you got to experience it last night.
Dude, it was
'cause,
fucking
yeah.
fun. It
Yeah.
was seriously fun.
The car park's something else as well. Like obviously the
I
rain's
still have a
bit shit at
gripe
the
with
moment,
Trish Johns absolutely trashing this place.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Trish
you've
did.
heard.
Trish-
Yeah, on her
said
podcast.
on the podcast during COVID a couple of years ago. Fucking, she's going on about how the Caxton is just like a dirty place full of dirty people. And all this. I was like, Trish, you have not experienced life.
No,
like,
yeah.
Caxton
Trish,
is
look.
a different breed of people, and they're lovely.
Trish
They're
was going in.
accepting.
Look, I was almost a bit like, like anxious, like holy fuck, the Caxton just always sounds like it's wild. And obviously you always see it in like the context of Origin, where
Yeah.
it's like they're just
Going to
you
be
know,
rammed, yeah.
but I was a bit like, holy fuck, this is going to be intense. And I was like, oh, this place is actually just a sick. It's the outdoor area is mad, and then inside's good, dude. I didn't eat here last night, but knowing that there's that dining area as well, where you can
Award-winning
just
restaurant.
pound schnitties and watch footy and shit.
How big are the gravies downstairs? Do you need to get two of them?
No, they're pretty fucking massive.
We know a guy. We'll sort you out as
Yeah,
well. So,
exactly.
yeah.
You
See,
just
look,
ask for a
like, they're
decent
just
portion
ticking the
of gravy.
boxes. They know what's important.
We probably should
Exactly.
cover off. That's one caveat we have of using the this space is that we're coming live from the Caxton Hotel. We
Yes.
need to give them a plug.
We
every
do
once
love
in
the
a while.
Caxton. We come here pretty often.
Yeah.
It's a fine establishment. It's
It's one of the
I don't
greatest.
know,
establishments.
it's
We were
just
talking about this on the way
fucking
here. This would be close to one of the most famous pubs in the country, right?
fucking own.
If not the most famous.
That's because we were trying to think of like an equivalent in Sydney or in New South Wales. I was like, I can't think of one.
Because the
Really?
footy stadiums in Sydney are not like in the city. Hey, they're like
No, there is, but like the
the
main
Moore Park
one,
one is.
but the
it's
biggest
like-
one's out fucking in like where the Olympic complex was, and it's a shithole.
But it's because you,
Ghost
it's
town.
because you
So
fucking
far
Queenslanders live and breathe rugby league, and it's
Yeah.
right next to Suncorp.
Yeah.
And so
We
like,
get
it's
footy
just fucking.
basically.
Well, no, you're just a state.
You've got a
full
good
of dribblers.
setup.
Yeah,
State full of
it's a
dribblers.
great setup.
It's
You've got a
great
good
setup.
setup.
It's a
Yeah.
stark
That's-
contrast when the Union comes to town because it's a fucking ghost town here.
You've got all the gear,
it's,
no idea.
It's cooked.
Exactly right. Exactly. How was Denner last night? Was he humble in victory?
No.
Or was he being a fucking pest?
I was getting fucking pounded by everyone. I was surrounded by it, and he was standing over me, basically, just abusing.
I think it was nice. Kempy obviously jumped on our pod last night and was saying like it's a bit different for him to just have people who are also just one-eyed Queensland supporters who understand rugby league football to chat with.
It's not going to be the Wednesday pod with Kempy is going to be fucking
Good luck.
But you got to fucking. It is what it is,
It is.
right?
You gotta take your licks.
We got the rub of the green twice last year with massive victories,
And
bigger than yesterday.
Way bigger, 50
way
points.
bigger,
But also,
way bigger.
Eddie, I don't know if we haven't had really time to debrief. You've rolled straight in off the private jet and straight into here.
I have.
Friday the 13th yesterday.
Yep.
Which is it's not nothing.
No, it's not
And
nothing.
We were
It's not
wearing.
nothing.
Did you see the jerseys we were wearing?
Did I see the jerseys you
Yeah.
were wearing? I've seen very little.
It was just they were black, like it was like
Yeah.
a brand. It was a
Points
brand
bet.
deal. I don't want to mention the agency.
Yeah.
No, we couldn't.
Not an ad.
Well,
Not an ad. Well, Ned's.
Neds.
But
Neds.
it was their points bet fucking like black strip, and it was
It
all
sucked.
bad.
I read a brief article that said that Manly were appalling last night.
Yeah.
Is that one way to put it?
That's one way.
I think the
to put it.
Broncos.
Why
were
are they
just
playing
good.
Tommy if he's fucking injured?
Well, because I don't know actually.
That doesn't
I
make
don't know.
any fucking
I don't
sense.
know. He's like my knee's fine. It's something else. I'm like, well, you need to rest, bruh, because
Just chill out. It's
If
the
your knee's
Bronx.
sweet, why are you hobbling?
he's saying it's something else, but he doesn't want to give it away.
Tommy Hobbler.
Tommy Hobbler.
Me Hobbler.
Where the fuck's Tobler's gone back to the hotel, hasn't he? I was like, where is
Tobler's gone the big lift. I was actually rocked by Tobler last night.
Yeah,
We're
you were
just
like, holy fuck, you're
Bro,
Tobler.
we're just walking through the Caxton, like through the car park, and then he just like pulls out a mate's name. He goes, "How the fuck do you know this bloke, Dommy Hammerhand?" I'm like, went to school with him. He's like, "That's my fucking cousin." I was like, "How the fuck is Tobler related to some bloke we went to school with?" And
Tobler's-
Mate,
we're
Tobler's
here
full of
right
surprising.
now.
He's from fucking Irish dancing stock. He's
Yeah.
got Queensland
Yeah.
cousins.
You know, is it like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon? I think it's 6 degrees of Tommy Tobler now.
Yeah.
Like,
Do
where
you
reckon-
We
everyone
actually
in
have
the
Kevin
world-
Bacon
Do you
sitting
reckon this
down
guy looks
over
like
here.
Kevin Bacon?
We used to say he looked
Yes.
like Kevin Bacon.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's like the Wish version, but still.
Yeah.
You take Wish
gotta
Kevin
take it.
Bacon,
You
bro.
take Wish
Fucking
Kevin Bacon
oath.
all the
You
time.
take that every day of the week, mate.
If you're a
Every
Wish
day of the
version
week.
of anything, you take it. We commonly get that on TikTok that we're the Wish version of you boys. So.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
we get
everyone's
absolutely-
the Wish version of someone.
We've been wished before.
We're
I'm
plenty
actually.
of wishes.
I'm a bit concerned about this podcast because I don't think there'll be many, but any of our listeners who are unaware of you guys who are now listening to this might go and check you out and be like, "Oh, these guys are just simply
Yeah,
better."
exactly.
We can listen to both.
At Hello Sport Podcast and Instagram, like, subscribe, 5 stars. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. But I would like to, just in the face of adversity, obviously we got pumped last night,
Yeah.
but I think it's a great time to bring up that, 3 years ago, Brisbane won a spoon? And
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Two
And that's
years
just
ago.
like a reality
Right.
that you can't ever escape.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes me feel a lot better
It's a
about it.
stain on your legacy.
This is like a round 9 give a fuck
Yeah.
rugby
Magic
league
round,
match.
who cares? Magic round's kind of a bit of a fucking
Mate,
gimmick,
it's
right?
a fucking it's a write-off.
It's a
No one
gimmick
takes
round.
it seriously.
No,
I
it's
don't
a
know if you saw what Channel 9 did, but they just fucking got like the 2019 promotion of Magic Round and chucked it up yesterday.
There you go.
Up here.
Oh, that's sloppy.
It's had like two of us a Shaq for the Warriors.
Right, serious?
Sean Johnson for the Sharks.
Okay,
And that was
okay.
the headline
Budget
for
cuts
Brisbane
at
Channel 9.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so,
So, Magic Round's a gimmick that no one like. If you take Magic Round seriously, you're not really a shot.
We don't get rugby league.
But you're probably not going to win the comp if you take it seriously. So you're probably going to see upsets anyway. And
I
that's
don't-
just a boil over.
I don't have the statistics to hand, Tom, but I think you're like 80% more likely to win the comp if you lose.
If you lose in Magic Round.
Yeah.
That is
I
a
have heard
stat.
that as well.
Nah, look into that one.
No, that's a stat. That's
Yeah.
a cold hard stat. But at the end of the day, Thomas, I feel sorry for you, brother. You had to be up there taking those licks on your own.
Yeah,
but
dude. I
if anyone was up
definitely-
to it, it was you.
I definitely, like, if I don't, I've had COVID before, but if I don't have it again, I'll be shocked.
Yeah, fucking
I
oath.
should have it. If I don't have it, then I might have one of the great immune systems all time.
Study
Just
this
fight.
man.
Yeah, you're going to have to study me.
There's plenty cultivating at the Caxton last night,
There
especially in
was-
that car.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And screaming right into my mouth. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way they weren't there.
And
like,
that would
lungfuls of
that's
dribble
a
fucking,
that's a
you know.
lot for a germaphobe to digest. I don't
Yeah.
know if you know this about Tom, but
No,
he's
plenty.
very particular.
Did take a fresh cup when we poured these beers.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't want to drink
Yeah.
out
I
of it.
also
He'll share your fucking vape until it's run out. But he won't share your toothpaste, which I'm like, what the fuck's
Nah,
that?
stay
Who
the fuck
cares
away
about
from
that,
my
bro?
toothpaste, dude. That's particularly
Why
gross.
wouldn't you use someone
Talk me
else's
through that.
toothpaste?
Because
Yeah.
that thing's used to clean your fucking the
but it's-
Yeah, but it's not like getting your
Spitting
finger
into
into
your
your
mouth.
mouth. I'm
are you
not
talking
physically
about?
handling the toothpaste.
Listen, cunts. I am
Do you
who
reckon
I
it
am.
goes in, touches the fucking toothbrush, and then
Bristles.
goes back in? Is
I don't,
that what you think?
It's one of those things, guys. You're not going to change my mind. You're not going to change me. I'm unapologetically not allowing you to
I
use
just
my
feel
toothpaste.
sorry for you, to be perfectly honest.
It's
Because that
not-
is
it's-
a really bad take.
Yeah, but it's not one of those things that I'm missing out on. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you
Yeah.
like.
What if you don't have toothpaste?
Well, I don't fucking care. Then I'll give me some.
Say hello to some
chewy.
fairy
Give me
tea.
some chewy, and I'll just
Things
I'll,
I
you know,
didn't do this morning, brush my teeth.
Neither did I, bro.
There's a lot of things I didn't do today, man. But yeah, fuck, we're here.
It is what it is, you know.
It is,
It's about
exactly.
how you lift, how you go again.
You gotta
And,
lift.
You know, you might be the
Exactly.
palest man on planet Earth right now.
This white light's probably not doing me any favors.
Your lips
either.
have no colour in
Yeah.
them.
Are you a vomiter by trade? Is that your thing?
Absolutely, yeah.
Big
I've done my
time.
time, and yeah. I'm
Okay.
well
Like, do you vomit
experienced.
once a week?
Not
As in, like,
once a
when you're
week,
hung.
but like if
You are
if
particularly
it's
white.
on, it's on. And if it's happening, it's not a one-off thing. It's like I'm not like vomiting and like cool now I'm fine. It's like
Okay, it's
today's a ride.
What? The day's done.
He's meant to
Pretty
go to
much.
the races.
Oh, you
going to
can't come
races.
back.
I'm going to the races after this podcast, so
You have to go the big lift. Like, you need to show some tickets.
Well, you're going to Doomben.
rained out, Eagle Farm, yeah.
Eagle Farm.
Yeah.
Huge.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
In your state.
Yeah, yeah.
Good for you.
There
It's
is
gonna
no
be
way that the races go on today.
They're on. It's soft six. Eagle Farm drains like a colander.
Are you a pony man?
I have a great interest in ponies, but
Ooh,
I'm
are you
gonna
gonna
say
are you gonna shore balls a couple of fucking sure things today?
I haven't looked, but I will have a look.
You haven't looked
And
yet.
Come to me. I got up on the dogs last night at 2 a.m. So.
English dogs.
The English dogs hits
Pommy
different.
dogs.
How, did you get up?
Yeah. Well, I was in a mood to have a fucking have
flutter.
a go.
Yeah.
But it was pretty short, so I had to have a go.
We
for
had
it
to
be
make.
worth my
You had to
while.
right the wrongs from the fucking pokey session in Newcastle.
Yeah, we went to the gal
We
fight.
pounded an absurd amount of money through that fucking thing to
You know,
no avail.
you know what happened last night? We were playing it responsibly,
no.
of course.
Of course.
Yeah,
we were
always.
we were in the Pokies last night, Seb and I having a go.
Yeah.
And this machine was just giving us nothing. And then Simi of YKTR fame sitting next to us, just paying attention. He's winning on every machine he's hitting.
Yeah.
And he's just paying attention out of his ears to just the scenes that Seb and I were going through. And as soon as we're like, all right, fuck it, we're done, he just hops up from his seat, sits straight down on ours, and just jams a 50 in and won a fuckload of money. We were just like,
Fuck,
you
man.
son of a bitch.
He's an arsey. He's an arsey.
He's an arsey but dude, every machine he was on was going off. It was fucking weird. He had magic touch.
Some people have magic touch, and I am not one of them. I didn't want to bring it up. the other
Sometimes
night.
we are.
I
got
don't
on
enjoy the
Pokies,
sounds
though.
of the pokies. I don't know about you boys, but I'd never win. But I just love the excitement of just the sounds in there.
I've taken money out of a pokey once in my entire life. The year was 2008, and I won $50 for a $1 hit. And
Man, they
I
got
haven't,
fucked that year.
I haven't taken money out since. We used to go to the fucking pub every Wednesday, me and a couple of mates, and we'd always play the pokies at the end, always.
Yeah.
And whoever won had to buy rums. I didn't buy rums for like 2.5 years. Like, it became a fucking joke. I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't play them all the time, but isn't that fucking absurd? What year is it? 2020? It's 14 years. That's 14 years.
When we first started the podcast here, we had this bright idea to. We used to get our mates on like pretty much every week, and we had this bright idea to give the guest of the podcast a $20 note to put through the pokies, which was a great idea. And we filmed the first
Then we
one.
realised we don't make
Any money,
anything
yeah.
at that
So almost just done
point,
four $5 slaps on the bullfighter, and it was a 14-second clip, and I was like, that was not worth $20. And we did it once.
Yeah, well, welcome back to Celebrity Slap. Hope to see you next week. That was 2 years ago.
Never been seen again. Never been seen again.
And then like some of the boys come on now, they're like Celebrity Slap. Like, get fucked.
no.
Fuck off.
You need to provide your own money.
Yeah,
Caxton
BYO20.
Pokies though usually does pay.
Really?
Something
Okay,
about
that's
it.
good to know because I've
Maybe we'll bring
got
back
them in my
Celebrity
sights
Slap.
for day 2. That's there's no doubt.
Maybe today's the day.
Pokies though have got to the point now where they just fucking. I mean, listen. Pokies
I don't
are
like the
pokies.
new versions.
They're
I'm an
kind
old
of
school
honey
guy.
dick you with. Usually when something happens on a pokey, there's usually a bit more to it. There's some. What are they called, Sebo? The fucking supplementary ones or the
What the kid?
The lightning link.
subbies? Yeah, like the ones where you're like, oh, a couple of these linked with something else might make something else. Seb's like a mentalist, bro. Like I just get there and I put money in the machine I like and I slap it. We didn't know the machine we were on last night. Within 2 seconds, Seb has decoded what everything means.
Oh,
He's
you
like,
can read
that's good.
pokies.
That's
he's a pokey
good.
whisperer dude. He's like, yeah. He's like,
Yeah,
oh
he
yeah,
does.
you need this and this and that and that and then no. If we get there and there, then that's this is good. I'm like, what the fuck is going
Seba,
on
have
here?
you worked in hospo by any chance?
I have worked in hospital, but I also used to have an alternate personality who was
There you go. So for those who couldn't hear, Sebo is a professional pokie player.
Goes under an alias, Tulio.
Runner Marcus.
I used to work at a bowls club pouring beers, and I reckon that's where, because can, maybe not as good as you, Sebo, but I can somewhat read pokies, and I reckon that's where you get it from. It's just hearing the dulcet tones over and over and over
It's
and over.
learned.
I may need a pokey whisperer with me. Maybe that's...
Is Spring Carnival
Oh,
still
you need
downstairs?
to
Like the
sit
old
with
Spring
you at all
Carnival?
I
times
think so.
to decode what you're looking at.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here, Sebo? All right, these are our... These,
Right. You do always need a navigator. Yeah. Exactly.
Sarah the Navigator, happy birthday over there, big fella.
Yeah, happy birthday to
Shout
Sebo.
out to him. Happy birthday,
on you,
indeed.
mate.
Yeah,
Obviously, we are up here for Magic Round, boys.
Yep.
Couple of games today.
Yeah.
Honestly, stinkers.
Yeah, wait,
in
what are
my
they?
opinion.
What are they?
We got South's Warriors.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, right.
Like, that's just flip a coin because
Yeah.
both of them fucking
Just get on
suck.
any time try score. It's just
Exactly.
fucking game.
And then we've got the Titans and the Dragons.
Oh,
The
That
Titans
seems
are
like-
possibly the
oh my
most
God.
disappointing team.
they are.
Maddie's
They
got
are.
a big list there. Why the fuck? Why?
Oh,
much,
no
Matty.
way.
We've
He's
just
got
got-
his wedges.
We've just got a
There you
delivery
go.
of wedges.
Dude, we need them.
There
You're going to
you
be
go.
like, I didn't want to be do a podcast with someone who dies on it. You know what I mean? Like, that would have been.
There is a slight rise in the pants of Darcy right now. So
I've eaten breakfast, so I couldn't get a wedge.
Yeah.
Why the fuck wouldn't you put? But tonight's the
But then
Storm.
tonight's Storm
Panthers,
Panthers,
right?
Which is
and
a ripper.
I am so hard for that.
Yeah, I'm horny for that game. I wish Pappy was playing, but other than
Same, mate. Same.
other than that, that's a good game.
I don't like them opening Magic Round, which is like the weekend with the Dogs and the Knights was
But it was a bizarre choice.
like.
I don't think it
It's
matters though,
like-
because they knew they were going to sell out.
Yeah,
but
but
it
why
doesn't really
wouldn't you-
set the tempo.
No.
wouldn't you
no.
try and have some blockbusters or some
Yeah.
like rivalry games?
It's like, let's
and
get everyone
shit,
excited.
Like,
No, let's put everyone to sleep.
like you could
Why
have
don't they have
really. Why
rivals?
don't they have Broncos North Queensland start that fucking game?
fucking oath.
You know what I
mate.
mean?
It'd be
Broncos
so
North
good.
Queensland last night, and then
and then you're into it.
Then
and
you're
now
into
you're
it.
ripping and tearing. Like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Broncos North Queensland here hits different.
yeah, I bet.
Like-
I bet.
It's fucked. You get all the boys from up north coming down, and it is just fucked. City Slickers versus the country boys, fucking fists on. Up the Cowboys. It is fucking awesome.
And you had that. Remember that couple of years ago? You had that run of like fucking golden
Close
point
games,
thrillers,
yeah.
golden point
Field goal.
thrillers, golden point thrillers. That
Yeah.
was fucking.
That it was
ridiculous.
awesome. That was good
Can
for rugby
you
league.
can you explain to me why you're a Storm fan?
Okay,
No.
yeah, I didn't get
He
the
can't.
proper
He simply
chance to
can't.
explain.
No,
this
because he's a
last
Storm fan. He's never even been to
Born and
Melbourne.
raised in Brisbane.
yeah, mate.
Never been to Melbourne.
2 minutes from Red Hill.
Never been to
From-
Melbourne.
Have you ever been to Melbourne? Never been to Melbourne.
Never.
I just
Ever.
guessed that.
Yeah, I've never been to Melbourne.
Yeah.
So the only rugby league I used to watch when I was younger was the Origin. So I grew up watching Dallas Johnson, Antonio Kafusi, Billy Slater,
Because they're
Cameron
the biggest
Smith.
names of the Origin.
Dallas Johnson.
Bro, Dallas, no, the reason why
Darren Lockyer,
Billy Slater, Cameron
Darren
Smith.
Lockyer of Brisbane Broncos fame, greatest player to ever
I
play.
pride
Big
my
Storm
I pride
players.
my rugby game on defense. I've always prided myself on my defense
Okay.
because I'm a straight line runner. I have no deviation, but I like to hit cunts.
Right.
So Dallas Johnson, who would knock himself out every second week, I was like, you know what, I can get around that.
Right,
That's a
okay.
bloke who just puts his body on the line for the boys.
I
And
get
I used
that.
to love that. And then Billy Slater, fuck. Like,
Who's
we
he?
used to always try and do the chip, like the iconic try.
Yeah, don't
I
know
used to
what you're
always
talking
try and do that when I was a prop forward in rugby union.
So you had a bit of flair too.
Had a little bit of flair.
Did it ever come off?
No.
Bit of Sonny
Never.
Bill about ya.
Never. I have played wing once, but that was last year at 120 kegs, and I fucking tore up.
Yeah.
In sixth grade footy.
Manu
so-
Badavai styles.
Yeah, big time. Just minus
prison.
the illicit substances.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
but,
really though, I bet it's not minus them.
Yeah, fuck. Who knows with sixth grade
I will
footy,
say
mate.
it's not a good excuse that's why you go for the Storm. I
Yeah,
get it.
no.
Like,
Is
cool.
that the end of the story?
Yeah, that was
But
it.
I thought there was going to be more.
No, bro, I
he
just
liked-
like
he
them
liked the
Queensland.
players,
And then
yeah.
I've been brought up, like, my family does not support the Broncos. My dad's a Bunnies supporter. First ever game of footy he
See,
heard.
that would have worked though if you were.
Yeah, see, if I was a Bunnies supporter, but then I was like, oh.
That's how I got Manly.
But the Bunnies weren't in the competition when I started following rugby league because they sucked.
They do.
So,
They were removed because they were so pathetic.
yeah,
they
exactly.
sucked ass.
So,
But the
yeah,
Broncos
I got-
won in 2006. You didn't feel like getting around them then, you know? Like
No,
a
I
premiership
cried.
winning
I
side.
Players
genuinely
playing for Queensland.
Were you a Storm fan at that point?
yeah, fuck yeah, bro. Storm fan since 03.
Does it upset you've never been to a game?
In Melbourne?
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Does it make you feel like less of a fan?
A little bit, to be honest.
Yeah, it must. Like,
I go to all the games up here, and it's awesome because we always beat the Broncos by 50 points.
Do you have a jersey or anything?
Yeah. I actually forgot to wear it today because I was a little bit rocked. But yeah, I've got a couple of different jerseys. But
do you go for New South Wales as well?
No.
I was just wondering. Like, I was just saying,
that's a
turncoat. Like,
fair question.
I'm not that much of a turncoat.
You're not Dave levels of turncoat, but you
It's
are
just
a
you both go
turncoat.
for Melbourne. He's a turncoat. You could have been a turncoat.
Yeah.
Like, I just sort of
Could have been.
Is that a thing up here? Are there Queenslanders that go for New South Wales?
Yeah, it's really weird, man.
Because we've got it in New South Wales probably because of the 8 straight and people like yourself who just want to go for winners because you're fucking.
I have a mate
made of the right
whose
stuff.
sister goes for Newcastle, the Broncos, and the Sharks.
3 teams.
And then she's also got an Origin jersey that is half Queensland, half New South Wales.
That's not a real fan. That's not a real footy fan. That's just
a
someone.
gimme.
Yeah, bro. And she posts it everywhere. I saw her last night.
What did she say?
Bro, she wore her Knights polo first to the game and then took it off and had a Broncos jersey on underneath.
So she's just her brand is I'm just a turncoat and it's funny,
Yeah.
right? Like that's got to be it.
Pretty
You
much.
can't
And
really
I'm
be a
like,
fan.
how do you actually live with yourself?
But is she
Because
being
that's fun.
serious?
100%, bro. That's my word.
I'm about to excuse myself.
Oh, you dude, the colour's gone, bro.
Go, bro.
Colour's
go.
gone.
We'll hold down the fort. We'll hold down the fort.
We'll be right back.
Just clean the toilet though, because I'll need to get in there after.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
The colour has
Dude, the
gone,
colour's drained. Those
bro.
chips were not a good call.
There is no way
They're
that
good
you were
for
going
me.
to
No,
the
they were-
race.
I'm
Yeah.
loving them.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm absolutely loving them, bro.
Oh, this is fucking hilarious.
dude, he's so fucked up.
Have you ever seen a man so broken after
Bro.
a win from their team?
Can someone film him and put the sad filter that he put on my face last night, please?
Bro, he's been obsessed with that.
Oh, I don't know how to fuck you. No, you
You
don't
don't need the
actually. Yeah,
filter.
you're the human version.
They probably give you a smile when
Seeing
your
the
face is
colour
on it.
drain from a man's face is...
Dude, if someone told me he was dead, I'd believe it. Dude,
100%. If you closed your eyes and said this cunt died,
I'd be like, holy fuck, we're in front of a dead body here. This thing's gonna haunt me.
you
for the
look
rest
like
of
a
my life.
cadaver. You do, bro.
He looks dead, bro.
You needed to have more of that beer.
Holy shit.
You never know when you're gonna see a dead body. Yeah.
No, you never do.
Yeah,
and sometimes it springs up on you. It just... Oh, my God.
Darcy's going for a
Oh,
yak.
you poor
but,
bastard. That's so funny.
This
Good
is
for
typical.
you.
Do you have anyone like this who's just, oh, fuck, he sat down again. So much head
He
noise.
couldn't make it to the exit.
Oh.
He couldn't make it to 3 meters to the exit.
I've genuinely
Dude,
never
he
seen
looks
anyone
so
like this.
This
vulnerable,
poor
bro.
bastard.
Do I have anyone like that?
Yeah, do you have
my
it?
missus gets a little bit like that from time to time. Not heaps,
right.
not super often, but every now and then.
I don't have anyone.
No-
and
no
I don't
mates,
get
I
it.
don't.
I don't vomit when I'm hungover. Like I'm sure I have at some point, but
Yeah.
really, like
It's just a sense of tiredness and what did I do?
I said this to you before. I've actually over the years started to get less hungover. Like I don't really get hungover anymore. I don't know what happened. What changed?
that's the complete opposite for me. It gets worse and worse with age. I've found.
I used to get biblical headaches.
Shout out to
and now I
Darcy
don't
and
get
free
'em.
beer.
Now I
Thank
don't
you.
You
get
don't get them. I now am like he's laying down on the couch.
Holy shit.
Oh my god,
It's
that
just
is
fucked. I think some people are built different.
All you
and,
got to do is get up and get a greasy feed into you.
Yeah,
Just
100%.
fucking- and
Or
then
he
you're
should
straight.
start
Or get back
having-
on the piss.
Yeah, but like he's
Yeah.
had a beer, but I think he needs hard stuff to sort
Darcy,
of.
did you eat last
expedite-
night on the way home? Did you eat last night on the way home? No, that's your fucking problem. I had the biggest Porto. I think I dropped $40 at a Porto last
that's
night.
good.
We got
It was
3
awesome.
kebabs and
nice.
but just like when you're in there and you're fucked and you're just like 3 kebabs and everything.
Yeah.
Just give me
everything.
The lot.
And then he gave us these like the hottest fucking kebabs I've ever had in my life. Like they were so spicy, and I hate spice.
Unenjoyably spicy.
no.
Unenjoyably
Was it in the
spicy.
Valley Mall?
No, it was just down from the pub we were at.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like unenjoyably spicy, but the outside of the spice, I could taste the goodness in it. You know what I mean? But it was just I was getting fucked by the
overwhelming.
spice. But I was so hungry that I
Spice
finished
shouldn't
it
be the
anyway.
focal point of food. Like,
No, it's
You
like
know what I mean?
it's
It
like
should
an
be a little bit of
accoutrement,
a-
you know? It's a
yeah.
little addition. But don't make the whole thing about spice. This motherfucker.
Yeah, it's
basically-
supposed to complement, not overwhelm.
Exactly.
You know?
It was like a ghost pepper blew a load into this fucking thing, and it was just like, this is.
Perhaps he's had a bad
disgraceful.
night and he's taking his frustrations out, being like, I'm
You
going
know,
to
well-
fuck these 3 blokes.
Like, this
because
cunt's fucking
it's
pissing
going
me
to ruin
off.
their
Yeah.
night. So.
Running an eye over the dead body over there, I think that the only thing bringing him back is a drip.
Yeah, essentially an IV drip.
100%.
We got
that's
dribblers
ridiculous.
arriving up there.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
think
what-
so. Well, I reckon we start wrapping up.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the big man himself. Oh, now
You
Dale,
look like a lad, bruh.
Yeah. Oh, I do it all day.
Darcy's
no,
back
I do
up.
it all day.
he's
Gabba.
back up.
Look
How
at
you
this
going,
man.
mate?
Can you gabba?
No, I can't go.
You can't?
How fucking good.
Losers in a winner. Fucking hell.
This motherfucker. Nah.
Up there.
He goes for Melbourne.
Yeah,
He does. He's storming.
He actually does. Yes, he does.
He literally
No,
does.
he
He's
does.
storming.
Yeah, bro. It's my
Yeah.
dirty little. It's
No,
my
he's a-
dirty
he's
little
a-
secret. Yeah, he's.
No, he's sick.
Yeah, bro.
Dead end. Yeah.
He didn't say anything. I wasn't going to fucking allow that.
Look,
No
I
way.
actually said to Tom last night before we went down. I was like, if Manly win tonight, I will be going in on him with you boys, 100%.
then as soon as we started losing,
But then as soon
screaming
as
at
we started losing, I was like, fuck
Turned
it,
on me,
I'm just gonna go for it. But
They, what do you make though, Dan? And we were just saying, and obviously you're off mic, so you won't be able to. But Magic Round's like a gimmick, dude. Like no one really. If you lose, if you win in Magic Round,
No
then
one cares.
there's an argument to be made that you don't win the comp.
No one gives a
statistically.
shit.
Manly doesn't get magic.
No,
Manly has no magic.
dude, Magic's a gimmick, dude.
Magicless.
We don't
Manly.
need magic to win,
no,
mate.
no,
We
no.
do it off fucking brute
Magic.
strength
It's that,
and
it's that
brawn.
love feeling. You guys obviously don't know what love's all about as well.
No. This isn't. Don't,
Oh,
don't bring love
that's
into
not
that.
fair.
That's low,
That's.
bro.
I'll have you know, mate, that I was at a wedding last night where the most pure love was on show. So you know what the fuck you were talking about.
he's got you there. Oh my god. Well, look, I think we got people rocking up.
Yeah, you guys
for
got
these
your meet and
lads.
greet. Before we go though, we got a present.
Oh, presents.
Love presents.
Love presents.
These are hot off the press, delivered yesterday.
Shout out to Nick Frisbee.
There's only 50
We
of
love
them
you.
in the world.
Wow,
Four of
dude.
us will be wearing them, so there's only 46 left.
Wow. Thank you,
Bloody
dude.
Brilliant Beers hoodie.
Thank you, boys.
Thank you.
Same size, different sizes.
Same size. Wasn't sure on the size, but I think a
Hopefully
hoodie is
huge
always nice.
thickness.
Though.
Yeah.
An oversized hoodie is always good for
like it.
comfort.
Thanks, fellas.
mate.
Thanks for having us.
No, I appreciate you boys coming
Thanks,
on.
boys. Love it.
And should be a big night.
Yeah, let's go rip in.
Okay,
Fucking
ripping
oath,
and
bloody
tearing, baby.
oath.
Nice to meet you,
13
boys.
plus.
As always, boys, give them heaps and jeeps in your cheeks, baby. Let's go.